Welcome to Humanlinker Academy. Today, we're going to dive into a key topic, campaign statistics. All right, let's go. I'm sharing my screen and we're heading to the platform. So I arrive at my dashboard, and as you can see on the screen, I have access to a lot of information to know where I stand with my campaigns and to access my statistics. I'm giving you a look at the top part of my screen. As you can see here, I have 16 campaigns that have been created on Humanlinker since I set up my account. Only 6 are currently active. So these are campaigns where we will automatically send messages to new prospects every day. On the right here, we have the open rate. It's important to know that the open rate is really the cumulative open rate across your campaigns, email, but also on LinkedIn. Also, for the response rate, it combines both email and LinkedIn. Next, we access the personalization score. The personalization score is a concept that is exclusive to Humanlinker, which, thanks to our enrichment feature and all the information we gather about your prospects, will really give you an idea of the quality of the messages that will be generated and especially the impact, the quality of these messages on your response rate. Right below, you can see your upcoming scheduled sends. That is to say, the next steps that will be automatically sent to your new prospects. We're going to give you an idea of the day, of the date and time of the send. If we draw a little, you'll access different figures. You also have the acceptance rate. LinkedIn, for me, it's 46.6, which is actually a pretty good acceptance rate. LinkedIn, but also an email response rate and a response rate. You also have knowledge of the volume of contacts that have been engaged in all your campaigns since you started using Humanlinker. It's worth noting that I have filtered on my screen here for the beginning of usage, but you have the option to filter based on the week. From the last 7 days, the last 3 months, etc. If we scroll down a little further, you have the option to access the ranking of your best campaigns. To know a bit about which campaigns are performing the best and to dig deeper into them directly. Which prospects have been engaged in it and why these campaigns perform better. What others? Next, let's move on to the contact point, a key step to understand which stages in your campaigns convert the most. That is to say, after which step do we get a response from the prospect? Is it step 1, step 2, step 3? It helps you understand whether LinkedIn is performing the best, email, if you need 1 follow-up, 2 follow-ups, 5 follow-ups. It really gives you the keys to understand the performance of your campaigns. If you scroll all the way down, you'll be able to see the volume of LinkedIn messages and emails sent each day around your prospects. Let's go. Now let's move on to the detailed analysis of a campaign. To do that, I'm going to present a campaign that was carried out by Fiona, who is a member of our sales team. She ran a campaign to reach out to sales leaders, sales managers. As you can see on the screen, she engaged with 26 new people. And she really has some super impressive statistics, notably its open rate or its response rate. We can see that the level of personalization is quite high. Assume that as soon as the level of personalization is above 50%, you have enough qualitative information about your prospect to create impactful messages. To go a little deeper, in detail on this advanced statistics page for your campaigns, you'll be able to access different levels of information, notably the language used for generating messages by the AI, if you chose this option, but also the autopilot, the creation date of the campaign, as well as the percentage of progress. Are your campaigns in draft, being generated, or have they already been executed? Also, history of the sends, or the next scheduled sends to help you understand when the messages are sent. You can even access it and see directly the messages that have been sent and then access the different statistics, both cumulatively, email, LinkedIn, but also completely independently. If we draw a little on the page, you'll be able to observe several things. First, the overview of the steps, so really understanding the structure of your campaign, how it was built. So, you have several options in Humanlinker. Maybe you created your campaign manually and built your structure yourself. Maybe you followed one of our recommendations. Multi-channel, whether on LinkedIn or by email, which allows you to remember exactly how you built your campaign. On the right, you have the performance. For each step of this campaign. You'll be able to see the percentage of messages that were sent, the open rate or the response rate compared to the different stages. If we draw a little more, you'll be able to access the different contacts that have been engaged. See the percentage of progress, the personalization score for each of them, but also their status. Is the campaign finished? Is the person interested, not interested? Did the person respond? And you also have the option to tag it as an appointment directly in the Humanlinker inbox. When I talk about the inbox, I mean the unified inbox that you find here on the left side of your screen. There you go. I hope this explanation of the campaign statistics from Humanlinker was clear. And I'll see you very soon on Humanlinker Academy.